Hello, Red by family. Today I am reviewing Coach Builder by Donald Miller. So this is the third, put it right there. This is the third Donald Miller book I've reviewed on this channel. The first is Story Brand, which you can find up here. And then Story Brand, so that's clarifying your message. It's a great book. It's helped me clarify my messages. I do a lot of stuff in the player development space, athlete development space. And the second book I read was a small business book. I can't remember the title fully right now, but 6 Steps Every Small Business Needs to Take, which you can find up here as well. One of the best business books I've read, just tripping up on the title right now. So when I saw, Donald Miller doing a lot of ads and a lot of content and Coach Builder, so wanted to buy the book. When I got on Amazon to check it out, there were people that were saying that this book is written to entrepreneurs per se, or coaches, or people who, business coaches, there it is, business coaches. And so, yeah, it does have a business coach base or feel, but you can take out of it what you need to take out of it for whatever you do in your field. But it is geared towards a business coach. So if you're kind of, that kind of makes you feel a type of way, I get it. But I got out what I need to get out of it. All right. So the first thing in the Coach Builder that I got was just really how he was explaining how everybody's a coach. He told stories about people who, and even in this podcast as well, people who transition out. I know he had a friend who was a pastor who, wrote sermons, and then he was like, well, maybe pastors need help writing sermons, and he coached pastors on how to write sermons and how to write all the way through, or someone that worked in this field and they transition out and they coach people how to do it. So it's really the way the book starts off in front is encouraging people that whatever skill you have, you can coach other people to do it. And I thought that was really, really cool. Then the other thing I got out of it was, and also I did my notes. I know y'all seen the video. You can watch it up top. Got this from Alex with Books. I think I said that right, Alex with Books, but I write notes in the front. But another takeaway I have is give away the why, sell the how. Give away the why, sell the how. This is why you need to do it. This is why you need, for me personally in player development, I tell coaches or programs, this is why you need a player development plan. This is why you need somebody in the role to be there for your athletes. How do you create that player development plan? You got to pay me for it. Who or how do you find that person to be in that role? You got to pay me for it. So this was really good because Donald Miller gives out so much content, and I heard him speak before in a book and on a podcast about giving stuff away. He gives a lot of templates, a lot of good free game, and I'm the same. I have a podcast, over 150 episodes. I have a thriving newsletter. I've given out lots of free documents, and this really helped me because it's like, what is that balance? Well, reading this book, that balance is, selling the why. Here's a why, here's something, but if you want to really figure out the how, then you need to pay for the coaching services. So that was pretty cool. That was in this book. The third takeaway I have is the email campaign prompts. These were huge. I just started using ConvertKit specifically and using email campaigns, and it's something that I've been missing out on. I had a document where over 200 people downloaded a document, and that was that. And so I kept hearing people say, you need email campaigns. So I'm listening to Donald Miller. I'm listening to this person. All these successful people who are making money as entrepreneurs, coaches, different things like that. So I said, you know what? Let me dive into this. And so I was glad he had it. And in the book here, so pages 108 to 120, you have that. He has 3 frameworks. So he has the customer is the hero, Yeah, actually, I'm correct. Okay, the customer is the hero, sales framework. So you can do that through the email sequences. He gives you email 1, the good to meet you email, email 2, clarification, and it just goes on and on and on, right? And so then from there, so that's the customer is a hero. Then you continue emails, and then he has a nurture campaign. So he has emails to nurture people. So these are people who didn't purchase the product, but you still have their email. They're still getting stuff. You nurture them back to the product. And this has been big for me. That was huge. If there's any takeaway I got out of this book, that email campaign. And he literally writes the emails out. Like there are prompts and guidelines for that email. So like I said, I enjoy the book. I get it. Out of the 3 he's written, I would rank them Story Brand. Actually, you know what? Personally, I like the business book the best, and then Story Brand, and then Coach Builder would come in third. But it's a good book. You can get out of it what you can get out of it. One thing about Donald Miller, he's a very, very good communicator, and he always gives tips. That email stuff is popping for me. And if you want to see how my email chain works, download 100 Player Development Tips. Click the link in the show notes. Have a great one, and check out the other two Donald Miller books that I reviewed there. And then let's see where YouTube's going to take you for the best video for you. Have a good one.